Hey everyone, it's SunTypes, and today I'm playing Tricky Jim's Ogerpon Raging Bolt deck. And recently in a video, I made a tier list. I said this deck just didn't seem very good, and I have actually tried this deck out. I think I played it a couple of times before, and it was interesting to say the least. It's really good in the early game, right? It can. I'll talk about the deck in just a moment, but essentially it can one shot stuff. Turn one going second, um, more consistently. It's about as consistent as Roaring Moon EX, which is some of the time, right? Not all the time, but a good chunk of the time. I'd say a little less consistent than that, but pretty similar. And then just like that deck, assuming you're not playing the build with the Dunsparce, if you're just playing it like how it was previously played, it has no recovery if you are like Ionode, which is not good. So it doesn't have an engine, but it has a really good early game. And so I think it is a good ladder deck because people just quit after you get like an early knockout. But it also doesn't have much gust either. You do Prime Catcher, and the list runs 2 cups of Pokemon Catcher. Obviously, so Pokemon Catcher, it's a coin flip. On Keds, you can switch from your opponent's bench to the active. That is good if you get heads, and obviously useless if you get tails. It doesn't do anything. But yeah, obviously it's not really a super fun card to play because it's really inconsistent, but it's not that bad. And outside of that, we do have a Judge, which is our only supporter. You're probably never going to play this card, to be honest, um, because you're going to Sada's pretty much every turn. But there are times when Judge is really good. It's just a little niche because you can't really search it out. But what the main point of the deck is, it's a Raging Bolt EX deck. Bellowing Thunder for lightning fighting. It does 70 damage for each energy you discard. Basic energy you discard from all your Pokemon. You can discard any amount. And so this can one-shot essentially everything from nothing. You can burst, you can have essentially nothing, right? You can have, obviously you need some Pokemon in play, otherwise you'll just lose the game, but you can just have like Radiant Greninja or whatever. Play Raging Bolt EX and accelerate energies, 2 energies with Sadas, attach one, and accelerate a bunch of energies to Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. It has the ability Teal Dance. It does have an attack, but it's probably not one you'll be using too often. But once during a turn, you may attach a basic grass energy from card from your hand to this Pokemon, and if you did, you can draw a card, and you can do this for each Ogerpon, so you can draw a lot of cards. Keep in mind this will eat up your bench space, so there isn't really room for an engine outside of Radiant Greninja, which again will draw you cards, but it does need an energy just like Ogerpon, so if you don't have an energy in hand, you don't have a draw engine outside of PokéStop. Oh wait, it only runs one copy. Yeah, you don't really have a draw engine. So I played a game. I played 2 games. I'll tell you how they went. The first one, I honestly don't remember. I remember I won. Um, it wasn't super eventful to be honest. But then the second game was a mirror, and that was one of the craziest games ever. I almost decked out with a deck because I just miss Sadas like a lot. So you obviously need to hit Sadas. In some sense, it's kind of like Lost Zone, and you need to hit your supporter. And if you don't hit your supporter in the early game, you can't really do much. Lost Zone, you can eventually get there, and I guess that's true of this deck as well. Also, Raging Bolt EX 240 HP, and the list runs 2 cups of Bravery Charm to get you more HP and high energy counts. So high energy counts kind of decrease consistency, but they also um, they may mean that if you get Ionode or Roxanne, or more importantly, Unfair stamped, then you're in a better position. Also, supposedly live has been fixed, so hopefully we don't like. Okay, we're in a game. That's good. There was previously a glitch where you just couldn't do anything, so hopefully the game is actually able to start. But yeah, I definitely have my doubts about the deck, but certainly it feels kind of like Welder. Welder decks are, I mean, they were not bad, but the one thing, and this is kind of comparable to Chimpao, except Chimpao often has like an engine, right? So Chimpao, it runs Barrel and it runs Radiant Greninja, but you can search out the energy with Chimpao itself. But it's, I mean, Chimpao and Raging Bolt are almost the same attacker, and we are going second. Live yet again is wrong. It says I decided to go second, which is not correct, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Get a mulligan as well, so that's pretty nice. And it looks like it's a mirror, so we will see the deck in action. I guess it's not definitively a mirror, but their opening hand was... Wait, they ran Iono. Oh, that doesn't seem good for us. Um, they ran 3 grass energies, a fighting, and a lightning. So this opening hand is okay, and they start Flutter Mane. Okay, they might be running a little bit of a different deck. The deck can't really beat Mimikyu. It does have a single prize Sandy Shocks. I don't remember if the list runs an EX, but yeah, it looks like it is a mirror matchup. And we'll see how this goes. Obviously, the deck will both win and lose because that's how mirror matchups work, unless we somehow tie. I don't think that's possible in live. Um, Anyway, so we can get the knockout here. Unfortunately, getting the knockout here isn't super useful, but we got Squawkabilly EX, and that is useful. I'll Trekking Shoes first, and I will, let's see, what do we want? We want, I'll say, I'll take it, I'll take it. So then I will grab out of the deck an Ogerpon, and I will accelerate now as well. We have an energy in hand, which we can use to attack with, and Switch Card is not useful here. So I'll do that. And we got Earthen Vessel, which is not actually that useful, but I can Ultra Ball away an energy. Oh, I didn't really check the deck when I was searching it, but I'll get rid of, oh, I can get another Ogerpon in play. I'll get rid of Switch Cart and the Lightning, and we'll keep the Fighting to attach. I realized I think I messed this one up a little bit, but it's not too big of a deal. I'll get another Ogerpon. I could get Radiant Greninja here, actually, but I'll grab another Ogerpon. We don't need it for the, we don't actually need it right now, so I'll just take Radiant Greninja. I'll attach active, Bravery Charm, Squawkabilly, and then just get going. And Flutter Mane is kind of, I guess it's there for Mimikyu, but we need Professor Sada's Vitality. And if we do, we have the knockout, which is nice. But this knockout, it doesn't put us in great prize positioning. So this is okay. I guess I'll just Sada's the one energy on, which is all right. I could have actually done it a little differently. I could have thinned an energy, but I didn't. It didn't matter though. And we got another grass, so I'll do that down. Okay, what are they doing now? My opponent's emoting on me. So this position's pretty solid. I will not Radiant Greninja now either, and I'll just attack, get the knockout, discard the energies off of. I honestly don't know. I'll get the fighting off the active and then a grass off one of the other Pokemon. That seems fine. I want to keep energy for later on in case we kind of miss all the stuff we need, but also no, we just want energy on Ogerpons in case we get knocked out or actually gets knocked out. But if it doesn't get knocked out, then we need the energies on. But I say, sorry, I've been recording a bunch. You need the energies on the active in case we don't get knocked out, but we need it on the Ogerpons if we do get knocked out. So we'll see what they have going on. If they have, because we got a really good start. Squawkabilly EX is really important. I didn't say this. Squawkabilly EX is our turn one engine. So turn one, as I said, super good. Hopefully we don't get Iono'd. If we get hit by that Iono, I'm a little scared, but maybe we're all right. I don't know. Time will tell, though. And they played on PokéStop. I guess because they just don't have. It doesn't look like they have a very good position, and they milled a Sadas, which is not good for them. So the list one's Bug Catching Set. This looks at the top 7. You can reveal up to 2 in any combination of Grass Pokemon and basic Grass energies. Kind of a fun card. And they're gonna boss. Okay, and they're gonna boss. I actually don't know what they're gonna boss, but yeah, they could boss Ogerpon. They did not. They boss Squawkabilly, and they are yet again emoting. Okay. So it looks like, well, they're not attacking, right? You can't boss and attack in the same turn, really, with the deck. So we do have the knockout here, most likely. Not guaranteed, but likely. And they are attaching a Grass Energy to Raging Bolt. I would not have done that because it is kind of your engine, but they're just in a really sketchy position. I don't believe the list runs Vacuum, Lost Vacuum, which would be really nice. But you do have the attack Burst Roar. I guess this is, if you're in a bad position, you can attack, discard your hand, draw 6, but it's not always ideal, as well, I'll say. But I'll accelerate to the Ogerpon. We just want as much energy in play as we can. And then we got Energy Retrieval. That's pretty solid. I'll PokéStop as well. Hopefully you don't hit Sada's. Okay, that's honestly perfect. So then we can accelerate with Sada's. What is it? Stop emoting. Okay, then Sada's here, and we can manually attach to Retreat as well, which is nice. Looks like I will do that. I'll Radiant Greninja the fighting away, and we have the energy retrieval. I wish the list had more recovery, is what I'll say. And we got double Pokemon Catcher. Not useful right now, but that is nice, giving us a good chance of being able to gust later on. And we do have Prime Catcher as well, which is a guaranteed gust once during the game, which is nice. List does run Switch, but obviously we don't have that. I'll Bug Catching Set, I guess, and I don't know if that was the right play, but it's obviously the play that I made. And so we'll go Teal Dance. Okay, what? I wish there was a way to mute players. I mean, I get, I'm off to a good start, but anyways, we'll keep the Superior as well, or the Energy Retrieval. And we could Super Rod. I actually will do that, because as I said, we need energy in our hand to be able to actually go ahead and, we need 4, and we just get 4 energy as well, but we need energy in hand to be able to actually like use our stuff, and we're gonna discard energy off of this as well. So this position's all right. I will Bellowing Thunder. I mean, it's pretty good. We're up a lot, but obviously they just haven't set up as well. So I'll get rid of, I think, all the grass energies, and I'll get rid of that looks good. So we can keep the 2 lightnings. We can Sadas later. We can recover. There are just some different options we have. Hopefully we don't get hit by the Iono, but we do have PokéStop in play, or they do. So that's good for us. And we got a grass Super Rod. Super Rod's not super useful. It's just, I mean, I don't know if it's better than the card Ordinary Rod. It's called Super Rod, but yeah. So we're setting up really well. I'd wonder, well, they're not playing the same 60 as us. Definitely the list we're running, I don't know the exact 60, but it doesn't run Boss and it doesn't run Iono. Also, they're running different arts. I've said this before, but just like a general strategy, general tip, always try to make sure you run the same arts of a card, as it will technically give you a small, but not zero tactical advantage, because it gives your opponent less like deck knowledge and stuff. But anyways, they're gonna Pokégear. Let's see, do they hit it? They did not hit it. Okay. So this is kind of how I had my one game I played off camera, but um, yeah, they Pokestop and they milled another Sada's. That's rough. That was a bad Pokestop. It could have been worse, I guess. And they are running Secret Box. Did they emote? I don't know if they did. I think they did. But anyway, so Secret Box is pretty solid. What did they discard? I'm not paying attention. Oh, live's not showing me. Okay, so Secret Box is really a solid A spec. I actually kind of like it in a lot of decks. I think it's just really, it's a nice consistency boost. It's good with Pokestop. It's good with turbo decks like this, and it will actually allow them to attack here. And there's new A spec animation as well. What did they get? What did they discard? They did discard a boss, so they do run multiple boss, which is interesting. I feel like you can't ever play more than one boss in the game if you're actually attacking. And now they're obviously not Ionoing us either. I would love to be able to judge my opponent here, but then we will lose all of our energies, which feels a little bit awkward. So I don't know if I will go for that. I probably won't. I'd rather obviously be in a position where I'm guaranteed to win the game by having 2 Raging Bolts in play with energies on them. That's unlikely, but certainly not impossible. Also, are they attacking? Did they Sada's a grass? No, they didn't. Oh, this one had a fighting on it. Okay. Or yeah, no, it had a grass already on it. And they are running multiple Pokestops, so building more around that. Although multiple boss with Pokestop feels a little weaker. But they do have the attack, they have the knockout, and oh, they have a switch. Okay, I was confused. No, the burst roaring again, and they're, what is happening? Okay, I'm not exactly sure what's going on their side of the board, but our side of the board is really good. We could judge, but we don't need to judge. We did get Prime Catcher, which I don't, I like. I mean, I like that. We can go. We can Teal Mask, Accelerate. I will Super Rod back. All those grass energies, I think it seems pretty fine. Not like super good, but it seems solid. So I'll do that. We're gonna just keep drawing cards. And the engine, surprisingly, I mean, we're not getting disrupted. So if you're not getting disrupted, we just have a massive hand, and it's really good. Most decks do play disruption, and they play disruption. They just haven't played it, but they run it. And we got a grass, so I'll Radiant Greninja that away. There we go. I think I won't Pokestop. We don't really need to. And we got another grass and a Raging Bolt, which is just whatever. It's not like bad, but it's not necessary. And I will Pokégear for Sadas, hopefully. I would really like Sadas here. That would just make me feel much more comfortable. There we go. We got it. We can get more energies into play. And so I will do that. Obviously, we need the fighting energy on. I should put the fighting here. And I could Prime Catcher. That seems all right, but it doesn't seem really necessary either. So I'll save the Prime Catcher for later, but no reason to. We don't need to push ourselves now because we're just in a good spot. Get the fighting here. And that's it. Yeah, so now we need to discard 5 energies because 4 is 1 short. I think, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that seems all right. And I'll just keep the energies on the bench Pokemon. I don't really hate that position. And yeah, let's just go for that. So we've set up obviously really well. I'm keeping energies on the bench. Raging Bolt, just the get rid of the grass here. We get the knockout. I feel like Vacuum would be nice in the list, but Obviously, we've said you need consistency, right? So vacuum doesn't really add to that. But we've drawn really well. Hopefully we don't get Ionoed here. That would be a little scary. Getting Iono down to 1. If they Iono us and then also remove the PokéStop, I think that is very unlikely. I can't imagine they play more than. Well, I was gonna say I can't imagine they play more than 2 supporters that aren't Sadas, but that's like wrong because they run an Iono and 2 boss. So who knows what they're running exactly? It's not like they're running some crazy list, but and obviously they haven't set up. They made a few questionable plays here and there, but they obviously haven't set up either. They just haven't gotten Sawdust. They haven't gotten. Well, yeah, that's the big thing. They just haven't gotten Sawdust. They milled it twice with PokéStop, and I don't know how many Pal Pad. I think this list runs 1 Pal Pad, which is all right. I mean, it feels about right, but it's not always what you need, and there are games when you don't really need it, but it's never really that bad either. So now they should be able to Sadas. If they got one in deck, they're going to use it. They don't. Okay. Do they not? Did they prize Asadas? Wait, why are they Pokegearing again? Okay, maybe they're just thinning. They're going to Earthen Vessel. I wonder what they have, like what they're looking for. I mean, they have the knockout here right on board, and they can't draw too many cards or else they'll deck out. Oh, can I judge for game? I want to judge for game. You can judge. It says each player shuffles, draws 4. If they play a bunch of their cards, like almost all their cards, then we could deck them out. They are gonna Sadas, but they have uh, 1 rod. They play 1 rod. I don't know. They're probably all right. Maybe. Can they even? Yeah, they can Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. They can like accelerate again, but it doesn't. Please don't crash. Um, Okay, there we go. I was like nervous it was gonna crash. They do have Switch Cart, and they are sending up a Radiant Greninja and passing. Yeah, I don't know what that was about, to be honest. That was weird. I would have at least because you actually get points for taking the knockout. You get like points on the battle pass for taking the. Maybe would I have gotten points from the battle pass taking the knockout? I don't remember. But anyways, that showed the duality of the deck, right? We obviously set up really well. Our opponent, that was not so good for them. We had a few strange plays there, and I did it. I completed 2 matches without conceding. Live move, and then I need to play 3 items next game. So let's see if things continue to go well with us, because I'm currently undefeated with the deck. I played 3 games so far, but I've also played mirrors, and that means I've obviously seen it lose a few times. And I've played against it in the ladder, and it struggles late game, but it's good early game. As I said, if you get that disruption, you can just go ahead, you can hit him with the Iono, the Judge. Unfair Stamp seems brutal for this deck, but right now people aren't playing that much Unfair Stamp. They're playing really everything else. I mean, really all the other top ones, but we get to go second again. Let's see if we can, yet again, go for the turn 1 knockout. But, yeah, let's see. I might have been wrong about this deck. Oh, we won again. What was that? Was my opponent running? Were they trying to hide their deck? I hope that's not what they're doing, because it's kind of silly. They're running Lugia. Um, okay, so that's so fun. Well, I guess that's another win. I don't know. I have no idea what happened. Hopefully that wasn't live glitching. I hope that's not what it was. It could have been though, because they literally just logged in and quit. So, and it obviously wasn't them trying to do the no conceding challenge either, because well they conceded. So I guess we got another win there. That was something. I guess it something. It was a few seconds of something. Let's see if we're going first or second. Oh, I get to go second again. Let's go. Let's get the turn 1 attack, turn 1 knockout. And this is probably, I mean, it's potentially the best turn 1 knockout deck. Or you could, of course, say that Raging Bolt is the best turn 1 knockout deck. They're very similar. Oh, sorry, Roaring Moon EX. Roaring Moon EX was the best. We start Ogerpon and they start Rotom V. That does not seem good for us. Well, I don't know. It could be Dragapult. Dragapult seems like a solid matchup, although a little scary. It's really just the ball's in their court unless we miss. And oh, I was gonna say that's Dragapult. They're just gonna instant charge. Can we get the donk here? Our hand's actually not super good though. But I'll just draw a card with Teal Mask first. See what we get, because obviously knockout. Oh, that was not good. That was definitely not what we wanted to top deck. Okay, so I'll Nest Ball for. I realized I no, yeah, I did this. This is fine. So I will Nest Ball for Squawkabilly and get rid of 2 Sadas. Is that what I do? I could Judge them. Judge seems, well, it seems kind of terrible here. I could go for Radiant Greninja as well. What are the odds of us getting what we need? We got PokéStop. We got 2 Nest Balls, 2 Ultra Balls, and then what, like 3 Raging Bolts? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All Radiant Greninja. I don't want to judge them, and I don't want to. I don't want to like, get rid of all these Sadas. That seems just really sketchy. Get rid of the Fighting Energy, and let's see what we draw. We didn't draw. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we could judge here, but that doesn't seem super good. So I'll attach a Lightning Active, I guess. I don't know if that was the right play, but I'll just pass. Technically, attaching the energy there does increase our damage output, but we just missed. So as you saw there, didn't quite set up. And I don't know. They are running Charizard. Oh yeah, wait, what? Oh, okay. They're running Dragapult Charizard. I don't think Dragapult Charizard is very good either. I think it's potentially better than our deck, and they're gonna Iono us, so their hand was all right. Oh, they must have just drawn, I guess, both Charmander and GP off of the top 4 cards of their deck. This hand is bad. Well, now we can't Squawkabilly. Should I have Squawkabilly there? That seems so sketchy. But now we don't have. Well, yes, we have double Earthen Vessel, so this hand really isn't that bad. It's all right. And I don't know what we even want to knock out in this matchup. Yes, we knock out Charmander because knocking out going for the GP Drake stuff is not going to be we're not going to knock out all of them because they got a good chunk of them. And we'll see. This is a Max Faraday deck, a classic. Yeah, sorry, my voice is not so happy right now. I've been recording a bunch in the past few days. It's been fun, I guess. It's the new set's been really fun. The live experience has not been as fun. But and what is my opponent doing? Are they doing anything? I assume they're gonna evolution, and I assume they're gonna get double Dracloak here on this and this. They could get Charmeleon. I would not go for Charmeleon here if I were them. But we'll see. If they go for Charmeleon, I'm 100% going to go for it and knock it out. If they go for double Dracloak, I could go for this Dracloak, try to knock it out with the energy. Oh, wait, they did go for Charmeleon. But no, I'll go for the Charmeleon. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see if we get heads, though. Pokemon Catcher is broken half the time. And we got Ionoed as well, so I could get rid of Super Rod. Honestly, Super Rod seems not super good here. I don't really want to get rid of Earthen Vessel. I don't love that. So Ultra Ball's it's all right. Honestly, Ultra Ball is not even that good. So I'll get rid of Ultra Ball and we'll take a grass and a what energy do we? I guess it doesn't matter. I'll take this lightning. That's not oh, I guess yeah, I'll take a grass lightning. It doesn't matter. Grass fighting is probably better. So we'll take these two and then we're gonna retreat. Oh, I guess we could have Prime Catcher, so I'll do grass lightning if we accelerate. That's fine. There was value in Ultra Ball as well there, but it is what it is. So I'll Teal Dance as well. I could have gone grass, and we could like go for the knockout here as well. How much are we hitting? Right now we're hitting we're 10 short. Oh, that's not so ideal. Okay, Trekking Shoes. I will take the Nest Ball, and I won't use it right now, to be honest. And I will Concealed cards. I could have Nest Balled there to thin. Okay, I will Nest Ball for another Ogerpon. And then I'll Pokégear. This is obviously very important. I could technically thin a little more, but we get there. Okay, that's really nice. So what do I do? Do I Ultra Ball away? I'm going to Prime Catcher first. I don't know if this will change my decision making. We could go for Dracloak. It is part of their engine. We got Tails. Okay. So now I guess we just play Raging Bolt, get rid of Earthen Vessel. No, we could get rid of 2 energies here. That's... Wait, no, we can't get rid of 2 energies. We need to attach. So I'll get rid of Earthen Vessel Energy. No, Earthen Vessel Super Rod. No, we could Earthen Vessel Waste Super Rod, get 2 energies. That's all right. I'll do that. I'll Earthen Vessel this away. Get Grass. We're down fighting, lightning, so I'll take the lightning. And then I'm going to get rid of the grass energy and the lightning energy. Myself another Raging Bolt. Now we're like our position's not bad. It's not perfect either, but this is all right. I don't really know what to think about the deck still. Obviously, I was not a big fan of it when I put on the D tier on my tier list, but I'm starting to warm up to it a little bit, so I'll do double. No, I'll do Fighting Lightning. I'll attach Lightning here. Got PokéStop, but I don't think we need it here. I don't know what we're looking for. I mean, their cards said it would be all right, but they're obviously like Sadas. We don't want to mill that, so I'll hold off on that. And right now we easily have the knockout, so let's get rid of that Lightning, and then we can just attack to 210. Where do I discard energy? I'll keep both the lightnings on and get rid of all the fightings and grass energies. And now we did take 2 prizes, so that's actually nice. Maybe I should not have gone for Gust there. That might have been a mistake, because going for the Gust means that we would not have taken 2 prizes and potentially thrown off a prize match, or prize map. But I feel like messing with their setup, their actual setup is nice. They probably run 4 Sealstone as well, so it's probably fine. It might have been the best way to go for Rotom V there. I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, you can probably tell that when I'm just waffling about all this stuff. Um, American waffling, not British waffling. Although I am doing that as well. But we'll see what they got going on as well. They're going to use Recon Director, and they have a onboard draw engine. Although we have Radiant Greninja in the Ogerpons, and we've gotten energy, right? So we've gotten energy. The list runs a bunch. If we had missed it, it's not good. But we haven't. We've gotten it. So we don't have any energy in our hand now, though, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if we get unfair stand. Oh, should I have played PokéStop? I feel like if we played PokéStop, it would just get lost vacuumed. So that's me, or bumped. I feel like it just wouldn't be there. That's why I didn't play it. But I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Luckily, they also don't one-shot us unless they have maximum belt, which I honestly have no idea how Charizard and Dragapult lists work, other than that they have Charizard EX and Dragapult EX, and they just attack and do damage. But and Charizard's doing. Oh wait, Charizard's doing 240. Never mind. Right, I think Charizard's doing 180 plus. Yeah, it's doing 240. So they can just Charizard EX us for the knockout, and we didn't have the Bravery Charm in hand, right? We got that off the prizes. Yeah, we got that off the prizes. So Bravery Charm would have been nice after we take another knockout on a 2 prize. If we do, again, if we just take 2 prize knockouts every single turn, we'll win. Yeah, we are like kind of behind, but we will win because they missed their attack, I think. I mean, they just had a terrible turn 1. They pretty much it was bad. They could have lost on turn 1. So they're going for Arven, and luckily they can't force Seal. Oh, wait, no, they can't force Sealstone off Lumineon V. So they're going to go for Rescue Board, which is interesting, and I guess what's that, Ultra Ball? I think that they're going to probably go for Charizard EX. They could go for Dracloak. I don't think they're going for Dracloak. I think they're going for Charizard EX, which does accelerate fire energies, including it'll be 1 to the Dragapult, 2 to the Charizard. I'm assuming they could have 1 energy in hand or just want to do something else, but I assume that's where the energies are going. And I honestly thought they were going to retreat the Dragapult, but then I imagined they would have. Oh, they can rid of Rare Candy. Interesting. I imagine they would have rescue boarded active, and then just retreated and not lost the energy. It's not a huge deal to lose the energy, but I don't know how many they run. I gotta assume it's not really more than 10, which is a good chunk, but I feel like it is possible that they run out. Probably not fires though. And they do one on Dreepy, which I guess makes sense. If they are going for that Dracloak, they got rid of the rare candy though, and so if they don't evolve this turn, I would have definitely put the energy on. I mean, I would just Charizard and take the knockout, put the energy there, and just knock me out because you want to take knockouts, but they're going to target Raging Bolt, probably 4 here, 1 here, and 1 here is what I do. Yeah, it probably makes, because they do 200, so they want to leave us with 200 HP. And now I'm a little scared that they're going to take 4 prizes next turn, but it is what it is. And we top deck Sada's Vitality? Okay, that's really good. So we're getting, I don't know, maybe the deck's good, and I'm just a hater, but it feels like we're getting really lucky, and could Bravery Charm the Raging Bolt. And I will do that in case I don't really want to get gusted up and they take lots of prizes. I don't know if that's the right play or not, but this one I'll go for it. And I'll just go ahead and do double fighting here. Now we do need 5 energies, so we need 1 more. But there we go. There's another energy. So things are just flowing real smooth. And we got another Bravery Charm. Okay, I'll just Bravery Charm both the Raging Bolts. That's fine. Again, they could target our Ogerpons, but Bravery Charming double Raging Bolt feels nice. They haven't taken any prizes at all. So this is a little bit of a weird position. I'll do this and this. And I wonder, do I Radiant Greninja? I could hold the energy, as I said, we need energies in hand, or we could just put an extra energy on. I'm gonna leave the fighting on. No, I'm gonna leave a. I'm trying to think this one through. I could also switch cart. Switch cart seems not good though. I don't think I'll go for that. So I'll go instead, and I'll save the switch cart. Right, that could be nice. Later on, I'll do the fighting here, and I'll discard all the energies except for the fighting off the Raging Bolt on the bench. And then we get to go ahead and do just a one shot on them, which is nice. And now they don't have any attackers in play. I don't think. So there we go. That's going to be 350. Getting the one shot on Dragapult. And this deck does seem pretty good against Dragapult in terms of just damage trading. It's just really solid, not necessarily favored one way or the other, but it is good because they're slower. But then obviously, as I said, I've been saying like the whole video, they run Iono, they run potentially on Fair Stamp. So if we get hit by those, or like Roxanne, really anything, any of those would be not so good now. They are gusting up Raging Bolt EX, so it didn't really matter saving the energy. And they're going to Iono us. Oh no. Okay, maybe I should have held the energy. We'll see if it matters. Maybe I should have played this game. We get Grass Energy, which is good, and we can send up Raging Bolt. We could actually go for a Burst Roar, which I think I'll probably go for. And then we can super out a bunch of energy back, and then we need to burst. Speaking of burst, we need to burst a big damage turn onto big damage, just like a lot of energy onto the board to do a big damage turn. So we'll see if we are able to do that. We go down. How many Sadas? 2, or is it? Yeah, it is 2. I did not Squawkabilly. Or is that this game where I didn't Squawkabilly all my energy away? Yeah, I think it was where I went for the Radiant Greninja. They are going to get rid of their Lumineon V, which matters a little, but not that much. And unfortunately, we cannot get rid of our Raging Bolt. And what is that on? Oh, they attached energy. I thought they attached a tool, and I was confused because I didn't see a tool, but they didn't. So now I'm a little scared. We could recover the Raging Bolt itself as well. Or we could go for Ogerpon. I think we actually might accelerate to Ogerpon because Ogerpon can knock out Charizard DX. Not here because we can't accelerate to it, but it can do that. We got ourselves another Ogerpon, so I could just do a bunch of grass energies, get those all back, and then maybe Radiant Greninja? I'm not sure. I'm not really too sure, but we could go for that Burst Roar play as well. But then we can't Ogerpon, so if we go for that, I will actually recover 3 grass energies into the deck, and I'm going to Radiant Greninja. This could be a misplay, but to me, Burst Roar seems really risky. They might just or they might just go ahead and Raging Bolt again. So I will go here. Draw 2, we got PokéStop, we got Pal Pad, so I'll go PokéStop first. I'll Pal Pad. Please give me something good. We got those. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. We'll Pal Pad back. 2 Sadas, and we will go for that Pokégear. We could actually win now. Is it likely? Not super likely, but we get Sadas, which is really important. And we'll get the Lightning Energy on. I think we don't have any energy back in deck, do we? Did I mess this up? No, we have energy recovery. We have 1. Okay, this is scary. I'll do the lightning. As I said, don't think it matters too much. We got energy retrieval. We got trekking shoes. So I'll trekking shoes. We see a bug catching set. So I'll take this. I'll take this. We need a bunch of grass energies, but we can win the game now. This is really, really close. And we miss completely. That's not good. Okay. Odds that we get this are pretty low. So I'll energy retrieval. Is this our, how much energy do we have? We have a bunch of grass energies left in deck. So I actually don't hate going double grass energy, accelerating to the 2 Ogerpons. I think this is our best bet. As long as we don't draw Prime Catcher, and if we do, we don't Burst Roar. So we don't need to Burst Roar here. We're not attaching with Raging Bolt, just switching our strategy, which is so weird. I think it's the best route to go down here. We're going to Teal Dance. And we get Earthen Vessel. That's interesting. As far as I'm aware, we don't have any fighting energies left in deck. So that means we can't go for game here. I'm pretty sure the list runs 3 fighting, 3 grass. So we're just a little short on the knockout. We just don't have it. So I think I'll just pass. We're not going to Burst Roar because that just won't get us where we need to be. And so I'll just pass. The rest of our hand's pretty good. I guess I could have played the Ogerpon down to thin, essentially, because that's not really something we want if we get Ionoed. But outside of that, this position is okay, but really, really stressful. come down to the wire, and if they retreat into something else, then that's bad. So Ogerpon will do, I'm pretty sure it gets the knockout, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it will. Assuming they have the 300 on, or sorry, the 200 on, we have the 300 on us. It's new 180, doubled up to 360. Look at the knockout. I suppose if they stick a Pure Escape on Radiant Charizard, or sorry, Charizard EX, we will lose, but I do not foresee that happening. What did they get back? Played Super Rod. So why does the top card of the discard change? Okay, they're everything. That's good. Don't be Hero Escaper Survival Cast. I this rare candy. Okay, okay. Do we need to rely on the coin flips? This is so sketchy. I can't believe that we drew out of that Iono. Kind of, not perfectly, and we're like so low on resources. This is the issue. You just send so many resources. You have an insane turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. But then you just run out, right? We're almost out of juice, and if we miss, like we can't attack 2 more times. We can attack 1 more time with Ogerpon. That's it. That's it. So now they are just. Do they have anything else? What are they going for? They are good. Okay, they do have the psychic, and they do have Pokestop. Keep that in mind, so they can use that if they are in a completely dense scenario. Do they ace spec? No, this is my last opponent who did Secret Box. They're not playing Secret Box. They're playing Secret Rares. Yep, so funny. Anyways, I imagine they're going to retreat here. Then we got a Pokemon Catcher, and hope to get heads. And that's really it. We're certainly not tagging a hit. They can technically win on this turn, but nope. They need to like Pokestop, get like really lucky. So if they don't do that, they're gonna stick damage on. It really doesn't matter, does it? So yeah, we'll go ahead. I guess I could switch card. Oh no, never mind. Switch card doesn't do anything here. So we're going for. Wait, no, yeah. So it's literally just a coin flip. Okay, so this is scary. I'll poke what's the or sequencing? Earthen Vessel away Squawkabilly because we don't need that. I get 2 grass energies. Oh wow, we have a lot. Okay, and then we have Prime Catcher. We can thin Judge. Maybe Judge is better than Saw does because we do have another Raging Bolt, so we could technically get that. But I Pokégear. We get Saw does. Okay, Pokemon Catcher time. If it's heads, then we win. It's heads! What? What? Whoa. Oh, I'm. Wait, no, no, no. I'm so. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I just realized I made a mess this one up. We don't have the knockout here. Okay, this is fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We won't judge them. And we can't get rid of the stadium. Okay, I just realized I may have messed this one up a little bit, but I will Pokestop. We need to thin right now. We got. Okay, that's really good actually. We don't have double switch cart, but we can play this down and we just attack because we don't have the knockout. I wasn't even thinking about that because they retreated. Okay. Oh. Okay, they need to just not have a switch. If they have switch, they win. If they don't, then we win pretty much because we have Prime Catcher in hand. They could area us. Don't have switch. Please don't have switch. The damage output, we just ran out of juice. I don't think there's anything better I could have done there. I could have played around the retreat there earlier. This is so intense. It feels just I don't like this feeling. But I don't think they play Switch. I just don't think it seems like they're playing a deck that doesn't run it. Don't run Pokemon Catcher, but they could. They could run Pokemon Catcher, but it looks like they don't have it because they're not doing anything. So the rare candy, do they have it? Do they have rare candy Charizard? They are Buddy Buddy Pofferning, and then are they thinning? Wait, they didn't Pokestop yet either. So they should have Pokestopped first, I think. They're gonna Pokestop now. They get Ultra Ball. No, no, that doesn't seem good for us. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, I think they have it, unfortunately. But I don't know. They're down 3 fires. They probably have it, unfortunately, here. Oh, I don't think there's any. I obviously should have known that I didn't have game there. I wasn't paying a lot of attention, but I think they have it, unfortunately. They don't have 2 fires in deck. I'm speaking so fast. This is so stressful. No, we lost. We were not able to overcome getting Ionoed. Uh, I don't know what to say about that. Well, that's all for today's video. Wow, okay. I don't know if I'm probably not gonna look back, but I don't know if I could have played it a ton better. I could have been more conservative with my energies, but That was intense. We lost, but I played 3 random cards, so it's all worth it. We get to open some packs. Wow, my heart's actually racing after that. What even was any of that? Okay, we have rewards, live work. What did we get? What did we get? Show me what we got. We got a fancy Ogerpon. I like this art. Pretty. I like these arts. Actually, I think, did we get all of them? No, we just got one, but pretty cool arts. That was really intense. Okay, GG's opponents is all they played fine. I mean, they didn't play amazingly or anything like that, but they played pretty well. And I think I played all right. You know, I messed up a little bit, but oh, uh, okay. I don't know. I still don't know if this deck's good or not. It honestly didn't feel good. Like I was one-shotting stuff, but I felt like I was just getting lucky as opposed to like it's a good deck. But I don't know. I'm still I'll play it some more off camera. As I said, I played some mirror. I played a mirror on camera. And my opponent, I set up super well. My opponent set up terribly. And that's how I off camera as well. I played a game and it was pretty much just like no, it was the reverse. My opponent set up super well and I set up terribly. But then they stalled out at the end of the game. They just ran out of juice. Because I was able to send up. I think I retreated into Radiant Greninja, and then they retreated into Radiant Greninja, and then I was like get back into it, but then I was almost out because I ran out of recovery cards, and then I almost decked out, but I was able to judge. So the judge actually did win me that game, but I don't think that's why. I mean, that situation, a super ad would have just been like directly better. So I don't think that's why it was played. But okay, that was way too intense of a final game. I hope you enjoyed. Uh, I'm still not convinced this deck's that good, but I'm not convinced it's bad either. I'm just so unsure about it. It's probably the deck I'm least sure of because it has so many, it has flaws and it has strengths, and it's a relatively simple deck, honestly. I mean, there were some like more complex decisions that can obviously swing games. You can make a good play and win a game, or make a bad play and lose a game, and that can happen with any deck. Essentially, there's a rare few decks where you don't essentially have any decision making, but in really any deck that's decent, you'll have some decision making, but this feels like on the lower end of that, where you will have one main attacker. We then pivoted to the Ogerpon strategy, which might have been right or might have been wrong. I could have pushed for the knockout on the Dragapult, but that seemed like it probably wasn't going to happen. I really think we did go down the best route of play, and honestly, they did off their like small hand. They did get what they needed, but also lost vacuum would have been nice in that game. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Consider liking and subscribing, hit the bell, all that good stuff, and comment down below if this deck is legit or not. But I hope you enjoyed. As I'm excited to see you in the next video.